My name is Bruce Paulk, and this is my story. I was raised in church. I was christened when I was an infant. I was baptized when I was 9. When I was a young teenager, my dad was transferred, and we followed him to the new city. That was a real challenging time in my life. New places, new people. I desperately wanted to fit in, to belong in this new community. I didn't know how to do it, and what I figured out was I could learn to adapt. And so I did. I adapted to people, I adapted to circumstances. I could be anybody you wanted me to be. I found myself as a young professional on a success track. I looked at myself and I thought that anyone who saw me ought to be envious of me because I had it all. I had cars, I had houses, I had toys, and I was a good guy. And then everything that gave me value, everything that defined me, everything that I used to judge my success was taken from me. I found myself in a rented room all alone. And that's when my life began to change. People came into my life, people who loved me for who I was and liked me for what I was. And the funny thing is that a lot of these people had been there all along, but I'd been too busy or I had been just afraid to let them into my life. Among the people who came into my life then was Judy. And a few years later, David and Daniel, our sons. And then there was that fateful day when I accepted an invitation to the cross. And I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. That day, I left at the foot of the cross all of the burdens of my soul. I've been back to that cross many times since, and each time I've left a particular burden, and I have come away every time lighter of spirit and carrying much less with me. I'm in a much better place now. I'm in a place where I know that I can trust Jesus Christ. I know that I can fully depend on Him, and most important, I know how much He loves me, how very much He loves me. But I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for all the men and women that God put in my path. People who loved me, lifted me up, nudged me along the path that God laid out for me. People who put their arms around me when I needed it. And that's what I'm looking forward to today. I'm looking forward to being able to reach out and put my arm around you and say to you, I know a good place that I think you'd like to go. I can take you there. I'll go with you. Wouldn't you like to go with me?